Hey guys, we're going to finish up doing the Work Together 12-2 problem. You can see it in the working papers. It gives you the employee names in just this nice little section. So let's go ahead and read the instructions. It says information taken from a semi-monthly payroll is given in the working papers. Your instructor will guide you through. Number 1 is to determine the federal income tax that must be withheld for each employee. Use the tax withholding tables in this lesson. So in order to do the problem, we have to go back into the chapter. And we have a single and a married side. So we're just going to go through each employee and find this federal income tax withholding. So we have number 1, John Clausen. He's married with 2 allowances, total earnings of $1,360. So I would go to the married one on page 354. He has 2 allowances, which this is the 2 allowances. And all the way down, we need to now find total earnings. So 1,360, but not more than 1,380. And I come all the way down and I meet at 52. So $52 is his federal tax withholding. If you see here, you can see there's one area that says 1,300. Let me find it. It says at least 1,340, but less than 1,360. And then they carry down at least 1,360. You want to use the at least number, like the one that says it's at, you don't want to use this one. You want to use at least 1,360. So if it's a number that you see twice, you want to use the one on the next line. Okay. So the next problem, we'll figure out the Social Security later, but let's go see Janice. She's single, 1 allowance, and total earnings of $980. So we go to the single page. Total earnings of $980, so she makes at least $980, and there's 1 allowance. Hers would be $79. Then we go back to the married one for Terry. Terry is married. So 3 allowances. And Terry makes $1,510. $1,510. So it's at least $1,500, but not more than $1,520. And we go all the way down, and I'm getting $50. This can be hard if you aren't careful with matching up the numbers. Finally, we have Simpson, or Anthony, Anthony Simpson, who is single and 2 allowances. So we go to 2 allowances, 1,125. So 1,120 at least. Oops, you guys can't see that. 1,120 at least, but not more than. And it was a total of $277. That was easier with the paper. Okay, then we can take step 2, which says calculate the amount of Social Security tax and Medicare tax that must be withheld from each employee. Use a Social Security tax rate of 6.2 and a Medicare tax rate of 1.45. None of the employees have accumulated earnings greater than the tax base. So we kind of talked about that before. The Social Security tax, it has this tax maximum, and so it says none of the employees have reached that, so we're good. Round dollar amounts to the nearest cents. So you would take this total number for Social Security and times it by 6.2%, which is 0.062 as a number. So 1,360 is $84.32. I'm going to go right down and give you the numbers, but you might want to pause the video and actually do the math yourself and then double check. So we take the total earnings times the 0.62, and I'm getting 60.76, 93.62, and 69.75. I'll do the same thing for the Medicare, which is 1.45%, which is 0.0145. So if you want to pause the video again, I'm taking this number times this number, or the percentage, to get a tax withholding. So I'm just going to go right down and record the numbers if you want to pause the video. 1972, 1421, 2190, and 1631. So these are all the withholdings or payroll deductions from each employee. So if you add this together, you could get a total amount of deductions, and that's how much their actual take home would be. Good luck on your own. Just make sure that you're using the tables and you're using the correct percentages when calculating the Medicare and Social Security.